Hi, I'm Elise Bowman. I'm the voice of Pan on Dragon Ball GT and Indian Elephant and Kimono Friends, and I am with Dave Trosko.
Yeah, Dave Trosko, the voice of Present Mike in My Hero Academia, along with like 150 different other voices over the years. I've been doing this forever.
So many voices.
So many voices, yeah.
So many voices. And this is Anime Adventures, the show where I bring you conversations with anime folks, especially while I'm at conventions. And I think you have something to say, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for watching Anime Adventures. It's your boy, Present Mike, best teacher ever at UA High.
Stay tuned. We are here at the My Hero Con. It's been a great weekend.
Yeah. Texas Smash.
Texas Smash, that's right. I haven't said that yet.
Well, there we go.
There we go.
We've got it now. We have said it.
We've said it. It's official.
It's canon.
Yeah.
That is what I hear. That is a new word that I've learned this week from all the fans.
Really?
They say canon. That means like it's official.
It's official.
It's locked down.
Yes, locked
I
down.
am so far out of the loop. I have no idea, like all the vernacular and stuff.
Oh,
but
well, we're gonna bring you in the loop.
Yes.
Like you're officially in
Loop
the loop.
me in.
You're being looped in. Yes, canon
Rock and roll.
is a good word to know.
It's been a fun weekend so far.
Yeah.
It's been really good. We've had a lot of fans out here. It's been really cool. They gave me the microphone.
I didn't know who had the mic because I've done a couple of interviews where this guy is very loud, and it was you.
Yeah, the mic. No, well there was the guy before. I'm like talking in the microphone now.
Oh.
It's not even on.
And it's not on. You just want to talk.
The guy before was like, well, it's kind of monotone, and then I was like, hey, do you mind if I'm the announcer for the school and stuff? Like, do you mind if I did the announcements? And he's like, please. And he just dropped the mic off. So we've been doing Present Mike for the past couple of announcements. It's been fun.
That is so great. Like that's what you do.
That's what I do.
Who better to do the
Who
announcement?
better to announce the My Hero Con than the My Hero announcer himself?
Now, is that hard on your voice?
It really voice is a tool, right?
Yes.
It's an instrument. A lot of people ask, does it hurt to do Present Mike? Like, are you really straining your voice? And it's like a yes and no answer. Like, it doesn't hurt. I just place it where I normally speak for the most part. It's just a little bit louder. That being said, I only have about 2 hours of Present Mike in me for any given session. Like, especially if it's like a high energy session. Like, he's all over the place. Especially in season 2 of My Hero, he's announcing all of the fights, and like you can hear it if you watch season 2. I'm all over the place, just screaming, yelling, yeah, like all this. It's hard. Yeah,
I can imagine. Yeah.
It's definitely been a challenging role, but I've noticed like most voice actors and stuff like that, challenging roles are the fun roles. Those are the most fun.
That's true.
So
yeah, you really want as an actor, you want the challenging roles.
Yeah, I love a good chewy role. I mean, President Mike is fun because it's vocally challenging. Other ones, Furuta in Tokyo Ghoul Re, like that's a challenging one too. But that was more of the acting challenge because Furuta is this very nice, like suave and debonair character who also has this really evil like backbone, and he's like super villain. Those are the fun roles. We always like playing villains too. Villains are the best.
I know. I don't think I've ever, maybe one villain. I usually don't get the villain. One day.
You've got a sweet voice, so
But what villains could have sweet voices?
I guess so. Yeah.
Maybe I'm really evil.
I always play the evil guy. They always seem to cast me as the evil guy. Tyler Walker, who directed Fairy Tail.
I love Tyler.
He would have like an evil guy in his show, and I'd be like, so why did I get cast in this? He goes, oh, just because you're really evil. I'm like, okay, cool.
Okay. Well, while I ask one more question about My Hero, I will hold up some great prints because, man, this is probably one of my favorites.
These are phenomenal. I had an artist, his name's Miles, he lives in Maine.
Miles from Maine.
He did some amazing work.
Shout out to Miles.
Yeah, shout out to Miles. Miles, your bro.
Miles from Maine. Yeah, so did he do all of these for
Not
you?
all of them.
Oh, okay.
This is from another artist online too. She reached out to me because I think I liked one of her pictures, and I said, I think I was a couple of whiskeys in for the night. And I was like, you know, I think it would be fun to do a picture of President Mike as Bob Ross. I was watching Bob Ross at the time.
Oh.
And she said, well, what would he paint? And I'm like, a picture of Aizawa eating a sandwich. Yeah, that's what he'd paint. And so she, like in the next 2 days, she came up with this piece, and I just loved it, and we made prints of it. It's phenomenal. It's hilarious. She never intended for us to like make prints for it. She was just doing it as like a fun fan thing. But
and here they are.
And here they are. Yeah. Miles too. Like Miles did both of these, so he does the original one with like the original artwork, which looks fantastic, and then he did like the more realistic one with the ship that everybody ships, Aizawa and President Mike. It's a bro ship. Don't get too excited, y'all. They're just good friends. But you know, I'm a chef too, so
you are.
I wanted something where President Mike's cooking, so he's cooking dinner for his buddy Aizawa in the back. So we thought it was fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then this one.
That one's
I like
Kristen
that one.
McGuire actually did that one. She's a voice actor and director.
I've talked with her on the show.
And an artist. She did both of these chibis. The one Spain from Italia and this one too. She's phenomenal. Great artist. Wonderful person all around. Great writer too. She's working as a writer now.
Yes, great writer, jack of all trades.
Yes, and she got me my first like 300 Twitter followers because she posted. I'm a terrible Twitterer. I have like all these actors that I've been doing this for 17, 18 years. Okay? There's all these other actors that have like thousands of Twitter followers.
Yes.
I have like 1,500 followers. Like it's caca-pee-pee poo-poo compared to most of everybody else's followers.
Well, go follow him on Twitter. Like, show the guy some love.
Or don't follow me and keep me the most underground voice actor, like the most exclusive follow ever. But yeah, she said something on Twitter about like, how is it that Dave Trosso's been doing this for 17 years and has like 100 followers on Twitter? And after that, it started this ball rolling. I'm like, don't tell people to follow me. Don't follow me. And she's like, follow Dave. Make him famous. He doesn't want it.
So now we're going to have to follow Dave.
No, don't.
Because he doesn't want you
Don't
to.
do it.
Do it.
But it's been a good time. I've been working with Funimation since I was 17 years old.
Wow.
It's been a good ride, you know, and I've had the opportunity to direct anime. I've done, I think, 5 or 6 different shows.
What shows?
My First Girlfriend is a Gal was one of them. That was probably my favorite show. It's a bit raunchy. If you're under 18, don't watch it. It's like American Pie, but anime. And then there was a couple other ones. Seven Mortal Sins. All Out was my favorite. That was the rugby anime. It ran for 2 seasons. It was a cool show. I got to work in that show with pretty much every single male voice actor in the Dallas area because it was a rugby team. 15 guys on a rugby team.
You did a lot of
and then
guys.
every week they played another team of 15 guys. And it was like,
It's actually a cool way to get to know all of the voice actors in Dallas.
It was.
All the male voice actors.
It was my first show too, so it was like a great like introduction to directing because I was like, well, I guess I get to work with everybody now.
Well, we briefly mentioned Spain.
Mm-hmm. So that was the first guy. Like that was probably the first big character that I got, even though he's not even that big of a character. This is the first big property I was really involved in. People still have mad love for Spain. It was a fun show.
Yeah.
I wish this part was a little bit bigger in it, but didn't seem to need to be for people to love that character.
Loved the character, yeah.
I've done a lot of small characters that have gotten a lot of love. You know, President Mike isn't a huge character himself. He's just a huge personality, so that's been
huge personality.
A fun thing.
Yes.
And then Georgi Popovich from Yuri on Ice, smaller character. Everybody loves Yuri on Ice.
I know, everybody loves Yuri on Ice.
That's been a fun one too.
Yeah, for the people who watch it, it's so great. What's your favorite thing about voice acting?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. Favorite thing about voice acting now is getting to introduce my kids to anime, and although they really don't care that it's me.
They don't care it's you?
Yeah, they're like, yeah, my son's
like,
into Pokemon right now, so we've been watching through all of the old Pokemon, and he likes My Hero. We just started watching My Hero together too, and he'll watch it with me. He's 5, and he'll be like, "Dad, is that you?" And I go, "Yeah, that's me." He goes, "You're crazy." Like, yeah. That's
you
fun.
go in the show or in person?
In the show, both.
Both.
But getting to share it with my kids is definitely the best part about doing what I get to do.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't think George doesn't appreciate it as much now. Of course, my 2-year-old doesn't appreciate it at all.
He's cute.
But they love Pokemon. So eventually we'll, you know,
get into some of your shows.
The gateway anime, and we'll get into other anime hopefully for him, that they can actually like be proud of their old man for doing some stuff.
Well, you do other stuff besides voice acting.
I do.
Yes.
I run a food truck.
That is so cool. And what kind of food do you have on your food truck?
So it's all over the place, but we kind of classified it as like Southern comfort street food. Or I should say like North Texas comfort food. Maybe that?
Texas's version of Southern comfort food, or
I don't even know. So we do things like barbecue pulled pork sliders, tacos, really wicked burgers and sandwiches. We do a fantastic Cuban. It's like the best Cuban in the world. Maybe not in the world, at least in Denton.
You can say in the world.
It's the best Cuban in Denton.
Oh, well.
But it's fun. We do get like anime fans that come up to the food truck up there. We're up in Denton, Texas, at the Armadillo Ale Works.
Oh, okay.
And we're kind of there all the time.
Oh, you are? Because I was going to ask, how can we find you?
We don't move. We just hang out there at the brewery, and it's always fun. Yeah, and people are like, I can't believe that the voice of President Mike is cooking my lunch, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I do for.
So do you always say, "This is your dinner"?
No, most people don't get it. Most people that outside of the con world, you know, it's you're a voice actor. That's kind of that's the fun thing about being a voice actor is you can, I guess, turn the fame on and off.
Yes.
Like, people don't really know who I am unless I mention who I am. Yes. They don't really know my face.
Right.
So,
I'm still having visions, though, of you announcing everything.
Here's your hamburger! Yeah. Enjoy.
Now, you mentioned being a chef. Did you get into the food truck world because you were a chef?
Yeah, I had a long little arc, a nice little journey. Actors, wait tables, right? So I was working working in the table waiting industry while I was being an actor. And then just from there, I really was interested in food and the magic of the production of the kitchen and all that jazz.
Little trivia about Dave.
Yeah.
So let's do one more My Hero question, because I find this fascinating, getting each actor's perspective on why people connect with this. Like, what is your take on why people connect with the show so much? Because
there's a little bit of everyone in this show. That's what I think. Quirks are fun. We all have quirks. We're all quirky individuals.
Yes, we are.
Especially in this anime community. People want to feel accepted. So I think the reason why we have such a connection with them is because everyone's able to find something to connect with the show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, very well said.
So they can, a lot of people come up to President Mike and love this character, I feel, because it's what a lot of them are screaming inside. They want to be him, and they're introverted. They don't know how to be, loud but they desire that. So they connect with President Mike. They're like, I wish I could be like him.
That's so great.
So it resonates with a lot of people. So
that's so true. I just had a conversation at this con where somebody was wanting to be better at talking with people and having social interaction. So I didn't think about that, but I could see why they connect with your character for that reason.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Absolutely, pleasure.
Thank you for being here. We would love for you to subscribe, click the bell to be notified of future interviews, and I think we should say goodbye in your character voice.
All right, you city kitties. We'll see you on the flippity flip. It's your boy, President Mike. Tune in out.
Yeah, and it's your girl, Elise Bowman. See you later. Bye.
Sign out.
Thank you.
Rock and roll.
Bye.
Yeah.